Okay, so good evening everyone and welcome again to this new session. In this session we will extract together the daily algorithmic levels so you guys can benefit from the daily take profits and the daily stop losses based on the algorithmic levels. So allow me first to say thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. This is something that I am proud of, and it gives me energy actually to continue because I know the message has been delivered. So if you are the first time here, please subscribe to my channel, and also go back to my previous videos, check the channel. You will not regret watching any second of my videos. There is some important lessons. You have to forget the simple technical analysis. Also, you have to forget about buy Yearn finance because we will and we will and we will. No, there is something called algorithmic levels. You have to be careful on trading based on that. So guys, this channel is free of charge. Thank you very much for supporting me. Like I promised you already, and I will do that each and every video. I'm going to give lessons for free, so just support this content so you can have the ability to trade yourself. So guys, remember, this is the first question, the first advice, and this is one of the million of questions that people are asking me. I want to trade, but I don't know what to do. I open the charts, I add moving averages, I add Fibonacci, I add many things that helps me to identify, say, supports and resistances. But when it comes to take the decision, I'm actually getting it wrongfully. So how can you help me with that? Guys, it's very simple. The first thing and the first advice, if you are a daily trader, do not let your position get over the 24-hour. Okay? Because every day have a power. Every day have a single movements. Every day has a special traders. Every day have a special patterns and etc. Okay, you cannot actually trade based on the daily chart, and you call yourself a daily trader when you actually let your position go for almost a week or 2 weeks. Okay, if you are, let's say, a middle term trader, then your position should not take more than 1 week. Okay, so you should respect the timing and respect each and every candle. So each candle of that represents say reputation. Okay, represents credibility, represents actually market conditions. So each trader have his ability to get his money. So you should not, guys, let your money inside the market. So and remember also to follow the trend. Do not listen to influencers under any circumstances. Okay, so listen to the chart and listen to what you see. Guys, now let's get more clear. This is our candle here. We can see here, guys, that we had some bullish movements. Then we had a capitulation. Okay, it doesn't matter why. For example, 9,900 or 10,000. It doesn't matter. You should not look for the reasons. You should only let's say respect the trend. Okay, people now are afraid because of that. Okay, because of that. So this is actually a clear downtrend. So people are still convinced that there is nothing deserves to hold the Yearn finance. So guys, this is our point of view now for the daily charts. Everything is negative. So we will continue or we will still convinced to short the Yearn finance under any circumstances. So now, after that, let's go to the 4-hour chart. We should not look at the weekly chart because we don't need it for the moment. What do you see, guys, here? You can see now we have some clear reasons, and allow me to explain to you what happens exactly. So this is a support. Okay, this is a support. As you may know, a support actually is something that support the price. If it's let's say got breaked, we should be careful that this support becomes a resistance. Okay, it becomes let's say a market conditions, but supporting the people who are convinced to short. Okay, so now what happens? You can see, guys, that the market retests this zone here. Then we had another say lower high. Okay, I'm just explaining to you guys so you cannot be confused watching the chart and oh my god, what happens? Is this a bullish engulfing? This is a reversal candle. Why we didn't achieve here? Why we didn't arrive here? You should not ask that. You should just follow the instructions. This is a support and got break, so we have to retest the support. So now guys, based on the decision, we know for the moment that we should short and we should not focus on the say the long positions, because we don't have any signals. But we have to ask a question: what makes the price actually from this level began to pump? Okay, what is the important reason? To do that simply, you just have to add one of the important indicators called the Bollinger Band. Okay, and you can see here, guys, that's because of the Bollinger Band. It's not because of the Bollinger Band, but because of the algorithmic level that Bollinger Band gives you. You can stay under the control, and you can control actually the price, and you can have the ability to go back if there is something actually have more risk or something like that. So for example, I am shorting here, then I can see with my eyes that the Bollinger Band shows me a support, so I can be careful. Okay, so this is it, guys. Now remember, please, if you are trading the Yearn finance using the risky leverages, I am suggesting for you to prevent that. Do not say get high risks in your trading. Okay, do not open high risky trades. Prevent that, please. If you want to trade short position, do not let's say get more than multiplication of 2. Okay, so a leverage multiply by 2, it's something really important, and it's not risky, and also it gives you let's say good reputation to continue in the markets, because if you lost your money, then you don't you're actually against the being continuous. So do not risk more than multiplication of 2. Okay, or let's say higher. Okay, we are actually making analysis and we are practicing our English. Do not risk higher than, okay, 2x levels. I think it's correct in English, guys, so you can correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, so this is something that you can add to your chart, so you can remember each time you are opening a position. Okay, okay, I think it's correct. Do not risk higher than x2 leverage. Okay, so guys, now we should not be taking any position, because we still higher than the support here, and the Bollinger Band actually still having his momentum. So we can now wait and see how the market will behave with this level here. I mean the last point of the Bollinger Band. Okay, this is called a point. Okay, the low points, the middle points, and the higher points. Okay, so we should be careful now. I know that actually there is something really matters about shorting, and we can have our shorting position, but it is risky for the moment. Okay, it is risky for the moment. So if you want to risk now and have shorting positions, you will be actually risking actually more than you are offering. So your stop must be here. Okay, higher than this level here. Okay, if you want to add it like that, but remember, you are targeting this first level, because you should respect this level here. If we break lower than that, guys, with a closure, then we can continue. So remember that when we talk about breakouts, it doesn't mean open a position. Okay, because sometimes the price can break lower than the level and go back. Okay, so always when you see it's something like that, I mean a huge pump then a dump, all you have to do is check the previous I mean time frames, then you can see if there is something actually can help you to use your stops. So what can we do now? Let's check the 1 hour chart, and you can see here, guys, that for example we had this shooting star lower than the moving average, then also lower than this level here. So at this candle we can go short. okay, with a stop higher than the high of this candle here, which is the shooting star, then we can target, okay, from that, for example, we can have 8%, okay, 8%. Actually something in 2 hours or 3 hours, it's good, even if it's for a daily position. So guys, I think we're still under pressure for the Yearn finance, okay, but do not short, please, as long as we are higher than this level here, which is the Bollinger Band point, okay. If there is anything, any retest for this level here, and you see any capitulation, you can go short again. Do not long, okay, do not long until we are confirmed on the big time frames, like the weekly chart, also the daily chart, and etc. So everything here you can see, guys, it's so low based on what we see. If the circumstances changed, then we can actually have another point of view. So guys, this is all for the Yearn finance. Shorting actually is one of the options we suggest. Please remember that it doesn't mean this is absolutely 100%. Remember to risk your management. Remember to respect money management, and do not risk more than you are actually having as a risk reward. So if I am going to risk 5%, be sure at least to have 10% and adjust your stops each time the market moves. So the probability of making a trade will be 0 or plus instead of say plus or minus, okay, or 0 or minus. So each time you respect the money management and your ability to have a probability in the market, which is the 0 or plus, then you are actually a successful trader, okay. There is nothing called 100% in the market. There is nothing called we know where the market is going. We know nothing. We just follow the instructions. So thank you guys for listening to this session, and thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. I'm sorry if I comment any mistakes in English. I'm doing my best so the messages can be delivered in the correct way, and at least everything is clear. So thank you guys again. See you later.